Kona and Waikoloa. So imagine if you guys, where you guys caught the bus from, had to walk all the way up here to gather these rocks and walk it all the way back down. Looking off towards is Hilo. I picked up two of you guys from Hilo. That's where we actually came from, all the way up there. And some nights when it's so clear, we're actually able to see Hilo town from up here on Mauna Kea. But it looks like it's not clear enough. But it might be actually clear enough to see, hopefully I'm crossing my fingers, the red glow coming off the volcano of Kilauea up from here on the summit of Mauna Kea. So it's pretty rare. I've only seen it, like, this time it actually erupted was in 1801, and scientists has actually been predicting that within the past 1,000 years the Hualalai volcano actually erupts about every 200 years, and the last time it erupted once again was in 1801. Keep in mind it's 2023. We're actually a little bit above that 200-year mark since that volcano above Kona town erupted. Now if you guys check out Mauna Loa, you'll see some spots where there is some red dirt out there. One of those spots there, you'll actually see a building out there if you guys got good eyesight. But that building that you'll see out there on Mauna Loa is actually owned and managed by NASA. And believe it or not, NASA, what they were doing out there on Mauna, if you guys look there, down there to the right, you'll see another cinder cone, or basically a hilltop with red dirt. That's what Mauna Loa would look like up close and personal. We're also going to be passing a cinder cone with red dirt here coming up shortly. And you'll get a better feel of really why this NASA scientists actually chose Mauna Loa for the future colonization of Mars. Because they actually studied the whole entire Earth, and they figured out that Mauna Loa, the time is actually 6:04 right now. Which actually means we got a whole another hour until that sun goes down. And we're going to get a good chance to check out all the different views up on the summit. And estimated, I'm thinking about 30 minutes to walk around on the summit and take in all the views for yourself, as well as I can take some pictures of you guys once we get up to the summit as well. Now during heavy snowfall this past winter, around here is where you'll get more of the snow, where you can actually make snowmans, actually have a snowball fight up here. But believe it or not, it got so cold this past winter that there was actually even a couple of inches of snow even at the visitor center. So we've been having a crazy winter here. And it's here. We just got to this paved road now. Now, Mauna Kea is actually a wonderful place. Cars are their logo. If you guys take a look to the right of Subaru, you'll see two twin Keck 1 and Keck 2, the two twin white dome telescopes. Those two are one of the most active telescopes in the world. those were actually one of the first to actually find black holes in our Milky Way galaxy. And they actually make some pretty crazy discoveries every year. Not to mention, those guys still remain actually a non-profit organization till this day. So that's where we came from. You guys can actually see Hilo Bay, which actually forms like a little crevice of ocean that you see. And yeah, that's super special to see. I've only seen that less than 10 times up here in Mauna Kea. Off where a little left to the sun, if you guys look out there, you'll see a gray ridge line popping out through the clouds. If you aren't used to seeing it, you're probably not going to see it because it just looks like the shadow of a cloud. But it's sort of just like an I Spy with my little eye sort of game here. If you guys are able to see it, once again, it's like a gray ridge line popping out through the clouds off there to the left.
Yep.
That is Hualalai, the volcanic summit of Kona. And once again, once the sun goes down, all of the clouds are going to tend to lower down in elevation. So Hualalai is going to be visible a little bit more once the sun goes down. Volcano. And yes, we are. It's looking very beautiful here today. If you guys look in between Kek 1 and Subaru, if you guys see that gray ridge line out there, that's not a cloud. That's actually the island of Maui right there. The volcanic summit of Haleakala, about 10,500 feet right there. So super pretty day, very visible. We're actually able to see the coastline in some areas, as well as we actually got one telescope that's actually opened up for us now, which is awesome. Now please do not go up there to the right. If you guys check out that rock structure up there, that's the tip top of Mauna Kea. It's actually a sacred site, and yeah, it's well known as the most sacred site in all of Hawaii right there. That's where they do cultural practice. because they don't want any white light pollution from the car headlights up here, because it sort of throws off their whole view of the stars with the telescopes.